is it I have seen? A fever dream? Fragments of memory? But they are not my memories. They are the memories of a people doomed. I saw the end of their world, their sky broken, not in apocalyptic striations, but in a slow burning. Their end was hard and bitter agony, a long drawn-out whimpering of life. They held out hope until the very last, hope that it wasn't true, hope for something better to come. I saw fields of corpses, flags planted in the ground and burning. I saw millions gathered at a black stone, like ants, on their knees, while the world burned around them. They did nothing but hope. I had always thought that hope was a good thing, but it blinded them to the truth. I saw a young mother looking up to the sky, shielding her infant from the sun. Her tears were the only water I saw. After the burning came winter, an eternal winter that locked the remaining life in its grip. All fell silent. A great hush was cast upon all that had passed before. Their world became a frozen tomb. There were none to witness the snow's fall, none to catch the gleam of light prismed through a single snowflake, none to hum a sad tune for the fallen, none to ever witness beauty again, though beauty remained. The thought makes me weep. There is no greater love than to be remembered. It is the least I can do. It is the closest we may come to immortality. Perhaps that is what they sought, simply to never end. I can't blame them. The fear of death is great, fear of the great unknown, fear that the end is just the end of awareness and all sensation. It is impossible to imagine the absence of imagination, and so we tend to imagine something there, something beyond all ending. I have traveled far along this path and begin to despair that it will ever end. What is the genie? I started with joy in my heart and reverence for spring, but now the cold terror and numb beauty of winter grips me. Spring seems impossible and feeble in comparison. Branches bare as bony hands are dull reminders of a season stirring deep in the blood. This is the time of longing, the stark contrast of white on white. What is spring compared to this madness of perfect and complete nothing? The truth is, winter never leaves us. It lives on in the damp, stony soil of spring's crippled rising. She is asleep in the dark roots, tremulous fingers that grope for the mystery of unknown warmth. She can make no promises of her return, though she sings in my blood like rain. It is winter, and we are only waiting. I have become a study of pale shades riddled into the frost, a scrying of ice on a brittle window. These are the days of extreme white, in bone-chilling blasts of frozen dawn. The sky itself groans in cyclopean cloud banks of funerary marble. Through the driven winds and ruptured stone, through this desolate failing of whirling winter, I feel the cold loneliness of the world. I cup my hands over my steaming mouth and try not to cry. I started this path with such hope in my heart, and now I feel only despair. What good is hope when life is full of heartache and loss? None may feel our joys or sorrows. We are truly alone in the world. What is the point of it all? It seems so senseless. I never asked to be alive, cast into life against my will, without a choice. It is a curse. My bare feet are bloodied and bruised from this journey. My only hope left is that it will soon end. I found no answers along the path, only more questions. What is the genie? What does it do? Who made it? And where is it from? I shall soon find out. Perhaps it will answer all my questions. I have considered that it may pose more questions than answers, and feel that somehow I already know the answers. And now I see. There is no genie. Instead, I see the wizard that spoke to me in my dreams. As I draw nearer, I can hear his voice again, that strange sound with unmoving lips that I can understand as words. Lula, he said, you have made it to the mountain of fire. Unfortunately, you have chosen to avoid your fears along the longest path. You have learned that there are no answers in this choice. In avoiding the darkness of your mind, you have succumbed to it. You, who started this journey with infinite potentiality, have since lost all hope. The path you have chosen is the longest path, and so the other wizard has preceded you here. He has taken the genie, and even now is at work to end this program. You will never walk again. Your mother, father, and Rofesso will cease to be, and the world as you know it will be gone forever. Program? I wondered. I don't understand. I began to cry. What is the genie? I needed to know. The genie, he explained, is a computational construct, what we call a processor. As an operating administrator, I have introduced a packet of data into the genie. It arranges the data into information that runs a program. This program is called Lula. Your first moment of being was just before you chose the path. You see, Lula, he continued, this world and everything in it, all your memories and dreams, your mother and father, have all been created by you. You have arranged the data into a stream of consciousness that seems real to you. The other wizard, as you think of it, is a bug in the system. Since you chose the longest path, he has had time to corrupt the data, and so now the program must end. Without hope for this world, you are incapable of verifying the data. Thank you for this learning experience. The brass bracelet my father made came unbound from my wrist and fell to the ground. I saw all the world fading before me, the memory of my mother and father slipping away. Myself, a light dimming in the darkness and flickering out. Sorrow overwhelmed me as the wizard said, "Goodbye, Lula. Terminating function. End program." Then, silence. Nothingness gaped before me. My final thought, regret. I would have had a story to tell. It would have begun. Once upon a time,